You know, it's beginning to look a little bit more like Christmas here in Lethbridge. It was Christmas at the Caldwell's open house over the weekend on the west side of the city. You know, now until December 20th, food, toy, and cash donations are being collected to support families in need. Look at all those beautiful lights. Lots of colorful lights and amazing displays for everyone to enjoy, even Santa's Toy Factory. And look at that, a little bit of a fire too. A beautiful display to help put you into the Christmas spirit. Very nice. Jeanette Roche is now with all of the weather details. Jeanette, more and more Christmas lights are going up in the city, but not a lot of snow so far.
No, and you know what? I'm kind of loving it because there are still some spots of green grass out there, so I find that kind of amusing. Maybe not everybody does. I'm sure there are some viewers who are really anxious for the snow because we want a white Christmas for sure. But as you were saying, yes, we are about to dip in temperature before we go back up again. So we are about to go into more seasonable temperatures, 1 degree for the high on Wednesday. Now the average high for this time of year is 1.5 degrees. So we're going to be sticking right in there in that range. Down to the minuses though on a Thursday, -3 for high, and then back up to the pluses for Friday and Saturday, high of 3 degrees, double that for Sunday, high of 6. And then we could possibly see some double digits by early next week on Monday to round out that 7-day forecast. So the average high for this time of year is 2 degrees, average low -10, 12 degrees. That was our high temperature on this day that happened back in 1956 and in 2006. -32 was the record low on this day. Sun rose this morning at 8:03 a.m. and this afternoon we're looking at a sunset at 4:36 p.m. So we're now seeing 8 minutes and 33 minutes of daylight. On the west coast tomorrow, a little bit of a foggy one, but the fog should be just dissipating in the morning in Victoria for a mix of sun and cloud for the rest of the day. 7 degrees the high there. We are looking at fog developing overnight in the Vancouver area and the lower mainland there, and that should be clearing up by the morning as well. High of 6 degrees. 3 degrees for a high in Edmonton under sunny skies, and a high of 2 degrees in Calgary. Calgary also seeing quite a bit of wind chill in the morning there. In the rest of the prairies, fairly sunny, looking at a high of 1 for Saskatoon. Saskatoon a bit windy though. We're looking at 20 to 40, gusting up to 60 kilometers per hour. Regina, high 0, clear skies, and a high of 2 degrees in Winnipeg with a mix of sun and cloud, and could see up to 30 winds there. Some periods of light snow are expected in the morning in Toronto, high of 1 degree there. Ottawa looking at a 30% chance of flurries, and then changing to a 70% chance of flurries later on in the day, high of -1 degree for a high in Montreal, looking at clear skies there. Okay, as we move further east, let's get into Atlantic Canada and see what's happening in the Maritimes. Fredericton looking at a high of -2, clear skies expected there. Halifax seeing a 30% chance of flurries. Same thing for Charlottetown. Both of those cities looking at a high of 0. Now St. John seeing quite a bit of precipitation tomorrow, looking at mix of rain with snow. 2 to 4 millimeters of rain is expected, and we're looking at 5 to 10 centimeters of snow. Make that 15 centimeters as you get into those higher terrain areas. Now the Avalon Peninsula is actually under a significant snowfall warning. They could see 10 to 20 centimeters and as high as 30 centimeters of snow in those areas that are higher terrain as well. So that's what's happening there. And there you go. That is your full weather forecast.